Hello, guys. We're here with a tier list, official tier list from Andrew Spirit. I did play Ice, Fire, and Death. Haven't played these schools, but yeah, let's get into it. Let's start out with Ice since that's my main school. I don't really like that there's four. But yeah, Ice B tier, pretty solid school. Again, if you're fighting as an Ice, right? One word describes him: grindy. It's gonna be a grind. Doesn't matter what school you're fighting against, it's going to be a long, drawn out game. Take him to the deep end. Use your HP, use your brace, hit, bubble control. It's all that stuff. Definitely hard though. Versus Death, they have probably the best potential to beat them in terms of the top three schools. Versus Fire, you can beat them, but Fire can beat you more times. They have s'mores, brimstone, a lot of counters. Really hard to kind of beat them, but still potential. Myth, same thing, a lot of potential. But again, it's hard, really hard game. You gotta play perfect with these three schools, and if you just make one bad move, all that time playing perfect just thrown out the window. So I would say versus these three and live, definitely cannot beat live. Just concede, go next. It's just you're not gonna win. Definitely hard. Versus balance, again, long 30-minute game, and hopefully you will win, but it's gonna be long. Versus Death, long 20, 30-minute game, and you have potential to win, but also lose. The only good match is versus Storm. Let's just get Storm out of the way, huh? But yeah, I'll do last. Ice, yeah, B tier. I don't know what they need. They need a lot of stuff. They just have no kill potential, right? They don't need a lot. They just have no kills. They just have no damage. If they don't have bubble, it's just not. They're not gonna win. They have no blades. They have traps, but they're counters. Just weird. But yeah, Death. Good school. Probably the best overall school in the game. Don't need to be touched. Perfect position right now. I just think every other school needs to be like tinkered with, but Death, leave them. Best, perfectly balanced, good damage, have kill potential, good resist, good counters, pierce, decent. They have, they can push, debuffs. They can take off blades. They got weakness. Shadow Pip is easy pack. Real good kill potential. They have a 2-pip Kraken that gives a 55 blade. Wow. Great school. No need to be touched. Again, they're funny enough though. Ice is pretty rough because Ice has a ton of counters. But again, in terms of the top three schools, which we'll get to right now, kill potential. Again, kill potential is very important. But the thing is, they also can kill you. If you're fighting against a Fire as a Death, you're not gonna be like easy. Fighting against a Myth, you're not gonna say easy. It's a hard school. In terms of the bottom three, you can still beat them. Again, you can still lose, but you have more potential beating them. What is that called? Consistency, right? We'll get to Fire now. Fire, definitely. I'm in the realm where the top three, right? As you'll see, which one's the funnest school? I think Fire is a little funner because you just have that Hail Mary, right? Let's say you're losing the game and then you get a blade off, you get an attenuate, and boom, you send the s'mores and you win a game that you shouldn't have won. You know, your opponent just doesn't have the push, or he just mistakens your hit damage. You just have that kill, probably the best kill potential in the game. S'more is just such a strong card, just really strong. Very surprising if you just leave it unmet. Basically, it doesn't matter what rank you are as a Fire, you can kill anyone. And I have, when I was a recruit, I would just kill at random. I mean, I would lose more, obviously. I lose a lot. But every now and then, I'll just kill way higher ranker than me, like Marshall, like Captain, stuff like that. It was funny. But still, I think they have really good kill potential. But again, if you're fighting against a Death, you're not going to be like easy. Fighting against a Myth, you're not going to be like easy, It's going to be hard. But I would think they pull out more times than none. And again, Fire has never been that school where you're like, oh, I fight a Fire, easy matchup. It doesn't matter what age. Age 1, age 2, H4, H5, always been tough. It's never been an age where I thought, man, finally a fire, easy game. You know, there's never just been like that. It's just always been a hard school to play against PvP. Myth, pretty good position. I think their cards are perfect. They just need. I think their HP is kind of low. They are a brace school though, so it's a little interesting. They have two forms. You know, a ton of blades or just the one buff hit. Again, I think they're the top three, but again, I don't think I wouldn't. I think Death probably beats them more, and Fire beats them more times than the other way. But again, if you're a Death facing a Myth, you're not gonna say easy game, and if you're a Fire facing a Myth, it's not gonna be an easy game. They have kill potential. I think that's what we're missing. There is just no kill potential for the other schools. Yeah, I guess you have Scion and you have some stuff with Life and Ice and every other school, but their main cards have kill potential. They're easy to set up. Like if you double buffed into your Salamander one, the Shad, easy. You can't really do that though with Ice, because if you double buff Shad, you get like 3,000, 4,000 damage off, let's say. Your Lash, you can't fulfill your pact, and you take all that damage back, plus whatever they're going to give you, you know? And that's just how every school is, except for Myth and Death. That's why they kind of, their kill potential is way better than everyone else's. Obviously, Fire has that S'mores. It's just unmatchable, the damage. So yes, you can forgive the Lash because their damage is so high. But yeah, that's why I think Myth is like right here. Still has kill potential. They have kill potential for every school. That is kind of how you kind of rank it. Because if you can't kill a school, how are you going to win? Like, Ice can't kill any school except for Storm. And maybe Fire. And Myth. Well, the lower health HP, right? But if you want it, they can just stall it out if you're a defense school. Balance, again, they don't really have a ton of kill potential, but they can still win, obviously, but just not consistently, I would say. I think Ice can beat them, so that's why I put them 5th. But consistently, they can't really win. Obviously, they can beat Storm, but again, it's about consistency. They're in a rough, I would say. They need a little bit of tweaks. I don't know what it is, though. I haven't played. I have my balance maxed. I have everything maxed except for Life and Myth. But I haven't been observing a lot. It is rough. It is rough, so definitely not in the... I would put him C tier. Only because if they were able to like tie with Ice, I think they could win. Maybe if they healed, I don't know. But again, when I'm Ice fighting Balance, it's not a fun matchup either. It's just gonna take forever. Life, they could be either really good or really bad. There's just not a ton of them, you know. But I'm just gonna put them B tier just to be safe. They can beat Ice. But it's just like 30-minute game. It's terrible. They can probably beat Fire because they have the push. But again, it's just like if you like playing Life, you're probably a cycle, right? And if you're like playing Ice, then you're kind of a little bit lesser cycle, but again crazy because the games are just taking forever. It's a grind fest. It's rough. Take them to the deep end. It's a long game, but I think there might be tied with Ice. Again, they have some weird fire weaving stuff, but I don't really got into it. Storm, I would say D tier. Yeah, I don't think they can beat any school, but if they weave into Fire, definitely can put them up here, in the middle of the pack. Again, if they weave Fire, they have kill potential. Most other schools, all you need to make like a really, really good fighting school is you need kill potential. You don't have no closing out damage, Whereas like in my kill potential, I mean like no buffs, I can kill you 3,000, 4,000 damage, something like that. Or maybe a blade, I can kill you easy. Like I'm afraid of you. Whereas Ice, I'm not afraid of anything you're hitting me with unless it's a bubbled hit. But that's like, can't really trade pretty easily with Ice. But yeah, I think Storm, I don't know. I guess they need a little bit of tweaking, but I think this is a pretty good tier list right here. The top 3 kill potential for everyone. Ice and Life, no kill potential, but they have survivability, right? That's their main thing. Balance is kind of stuck in the middle where they want to do damage, they want to do HP, they want to do defense. They can't really do it all. And it just like weakens out everything. And then Storm, I think their HP is too little. Doesn't really match their damage output. Shields just hard to get through shields. But yeah, I think this seems pretty decent. Again, the top 3, I wouldn't put them in any order. Again, they all can kill each other, but in terms of consistency, I think Fire can win. And plus, the amount of players. There's a ton of Death and Ice and Fire players, right? There's not as many Myth and the rest because the way they play. But Myth is getting up there. It's seeming a lot funner. I just don't think a lot of players have Myth maxes. But definitely up there, I would say. The sleeper. But yeah, I think that's about it.